Baig Tricks Trivia Time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina and Taco just for you. It's Baig Tricks Trivia Time. And we're feeling alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
Which buttons do I have to... Okay, I think I'm live. Hello! Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome to our Oscars Trivia Night with Baig Tricks Entertainment. My name is Ali. I'm going to be your host this evening. If you have not yet, make sure you join the online game so you can play along. Before I go into any details, I'm going to post the link right here in the YouTube chat, or you can get there manually. Just go to crowd.live/Oscar. OSCAR. Oh, thank you, Jess. Somebody already sent a donation or a tip. Appreciate it. Hey, Amy. Hey, Kelly. Nicole. Jen. Sterna. That's a drink. What's up, Eric Wheeler? Cheers. 2 Ninja Turtles down. 2 more to go. All right. I'm going to give it a few more minutes while everybody joins. Jump off the screen here for just a moment. Let me go grab a friend. Welcome back. We don't have a taco cam tonight. We don't have a separate camera, so I'm going to bring some friends in to say hello. This is Taco, of course. He's just hanging out. Co-hosting as always. I'll be asking the questions because these guys don't talk much. But this is the last opportunity before we get started. If you haven't yet, join the online game website. Posted in the YouTube comments, crowd.live/Oscar. We're obviously here just to have some fun tonight, friends, but we do have prizes. So the only way to win is to join the game, earn some points, and be the top participant at the end of the night. We have free pizzas up for grabs. We also have frosty keychains. Let me grab this. I'll show y'all. So for some of our winners tonight, if you're near a Wendy's or you go often, you're going to get one of these in the mail. You just throw this on your keychain. Pop this little guy out here. There's a hole, I promise. Put it on your keychain. Every time you go, you get a free Junior Frosty. So we got prizes, which means... What's the rule, Gina? When we're playing trivia, what's the one rule? No cheating. Sorry, she was typing. I caught her off guard.
We have prizes.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And it's been a while since we've done this. So since we're playing for prizes, and even if we weren't, my friends, no cheating, no Googling, no looking anything up. We're just here for fun. Don't ruin it for everybody else. So with that said, tonight's trivia is all about the Oscars. We're just here to have some fun before tomorrow night's big awards. Lots of big things up for grabs. I almost gave away like 6 of my questions just in this first sentence. So I'm just going to stop talking. And I'm going to say, this is how the game works. We're going to have about 35 questions tonight. These are all to do with the Oscars. Now, not all of these are just about this year. So we're going to have questions from years past. We'll have questions just about overall records. And then I do have a healthy helping of questions specifically related to the 2023 Oscar Awards. So I'm going to throw the questions up on the screen right now. Now, this is just the very first one. As always, my friends, this is just a practice question. So before we get into it, let me explain how the game works. Tonight's game is not all multiple choice questions, but the majority of these questions tonight are multiple choice. So when I ask you a question, just like you see on your screen right now, you'll always have a chance to see the question before we start your timer. But once I start the timer, you'll have 25 seconds to choose from the 4 options that appear on your screen. Now, again, this is for the multiple choice questions. It's always going to be 1 correct option and 3 incorrect options. We will have some questions throughout the night where you have to type the answer in. So be prepared, whether you're playing from your phone or your computer, it works the same. Rather than having 4 options to choose from, you're going to click on, you're going to type the answer in, you're going to hit submit. I'll explain that when we get to it. But like I said, the majority of the questions tonight are just like this, multiple choice. So we're going to practice with the multiple choice question. This very first one isn't worth any points. Every question after this is going to be worth a maximum of 100 points. Now, how that works is once the timer starts, not only is the time counting down, your point value is also counting down. So the quicker you answer these questions, the more points you're going to earn. If you answer incorrectly, you don't earn anything, but you also don't lose anything. So you don't want to leave any questions blank. You don't want to not take a guess. You're not hurting anyone. All right. We are going to get started with this practice question. All you have to do is click on the answer you believe is correct. What is the name of your host today? That's me. What is my name? Is it Taco, Mazi, Pierre, or Ali? Hey, you're not a dog.
Are you?
Oh. All right, everybody's getting in. All right, once again, this one not worth any points, just for fun. 3 people said Taco. 3 people said Mazi. Nobody said Pierre. How you feel about that, Pierre?
Oh, I was going to pick Pierre because he's my favorite, but Mazi's.
The correct answer, of course, was Ali, and almost all of you got that. This wasn't worth any points, so don't worry if you didn't type anything. If you didn't hit D, that's okay. From this point on, though, everything does count up to 100 points. Now, the one thing I haven't mentioned, we have questions from this year, from past years, from all over, and they're not in any order. That's the one thing I want to mention. I considered doing a whole round of questions about these Oscars and then the past Oscars, and I didn't like it. So I shuffled them up. I literally put the questions into this system and I click shuffle. We're going to see them together. Here we go! Question number 2. What 1990s Best Picture? Now, be careful, not 1990. So what Best Picture in the decade of the 1990s failed to receive even a single acting nomination? There are going to be a lot of questions like this tonight, so I want to specify what this means is that this film won the Oscar for Best Picture, but it did not have any nominations for Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actor, or Best Supporting Actress. So no acting nominations. Which film was this? Was it Dances with Wolves, Unforgiven, Schindler's List, or Braveheart? Whoa, chat. Hello. Jen Sterna, I love your shirt, probably. I can't see it. Lindsay Davis, I have non-existent Wi-Fi. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. And with the Baig Tricks hoodie on. Hey, Aaron. Oh my gosh. Welcome, everybody. This is so fun. All right. Everybody's in. Let's go over what the correct answer was. So 4 people said Dances with Wolves. 6 people said Braveheart. 9 people said Schindler's List. The correct answer, the film was nominated for 10 Oscars and won 5. Correct answer was Braveheart. Braveheart. Looks like Gina got it. Gina's playing. She hasn't seen these questions.
Yeah, but
Braveheart
all the free press.
won 5 Oscars, but nothing was even nominated for acting. Poor Mel Gibson and other people in that film. What happened? We went backwards. Okay, here we go. Question 3. We're going to the 1970s. What 1970s Oscar winner is based on a book subtitled A True Account of Cops, Narcotics, and International Conspiracy? What film shared its title with the book it's based on, which subtitled True Account of Cops, Narcotics, and International Conspiracy?
This isn't a hint, is it?
No, it's not at all. This is just a 70s gift. The Sting, Midnight Express, French Connection, or Serpico? Good question. The gifts are not hints unless I mention that. Sometimes they may accidentally help you. And if so, awesome. Thanks, Jess, for the donation. All right. Everybody is in. Whoa. Good job. 15 of you correctly said the French Connection. I don't know. I thought that one would be tougher for some reason. Good job.
I thought it was tough.
Oh, you got it wrong, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, not good job. Question 4. Though, let me take this picture out. I feel like it might be a clue. I'm not about that. Though he won numerous Tony Awards, here, I'll put a new picture in. Which of these composers scored just one Oscar nomination? Which of these individuals only had one Oscar nomination despite winning many, many Tonys? Was it Andrew Lloyd Webber, John Kander, Stephen Sondheim, or Lin-Manuel Miranda? All right. Everybody's in. Let's take a look. We were not super sure. A lot of people, 11 people thought Andrew Lloyd Webber. 5 people thought, I'm sorry, 1 person thought John Kander. 7 people thought Stephen Sondheim. Let's see. Despite winning 8 Tony Awards, 8 Grammy Awards, a Kennedy Center honor, does that mean you went to space? And the Presidential Medal of Freedom, Stephen Sondheim won just 1 Oscar. No, just nominated for 1 Oscar. A nod for the song Sooner or Later I Always Get My Man from Dick Tracy.
What?
The film.
Dick Tracy got nominated?
And actually, he won for that, too. Okay. Question 5. Speaking of incredible films, in what category did Kevin Costner's mega box office bomb Waterworld manage to snag a single Oscar nomination? Giant film, flopped, except it was nominated. In which category? Was it Best Visual Effects, Original Dramatic Score, Cinematography, or Sound? Taco says hello, Nicole. He is laying on the blanket, yes. Oscar-nominated Dick Tracy. Oscar-nominated Waterworld. That's how I'm going to start talking about these films. Was Basketball nominated? Oscar-nominated Basketball. We don't talk about basketball enough. We were tied. 7 people each said Best Visual Effects and Best Sound. The correct answer... my notes here, and I didn't type these notes. Somebody put, it has been suggested that the makers of 1995's Waterworld should have made t-shirts saying, I spent $175 million and all I got was this Best Sound nomination. But 7 of you got points. We'll do question 6 and then we'll look at the standings. For the first time, we are playing for some big prizes tonight, so we will keep you guys in the action on the scores. Here we go. Question number 6. Which of the following 1980s films? So once again, I'm just talking about the decade of the 80s, not 1980 in particular, just so that doesn't confuse anyone. Which of the following 1980s films took home the Best Picture Oscar, one Best Picture, while its director wasn't even nominated. Wasn't nominated for Best Director, Best Screen, anything else. Who won? Breast Screenplay. Yes, I said breast. Which of these won Best Picture Oscar while its director wasn't even nominated? Was it The Last Emperor, Rain Man, Driving Miss Daisy, or Chariots of Fire? Is Chariots of Fire the bum 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 bum?
Remember,
When you can only remember the bridge to a song. Let's see. Couple seconds left. Get those answering. Oh, it's a little tricky, but you guys did well. Let's see. 2 people said The Last Emperor and Chariots of Fire. 8 people each said Rain Man and Driving Miss Daisy. The correct answer, what we're looking for here, is Driving Miss Daisy. Of the 10 best picture winning films of the 80s, 8 of them took home Best Director. It's a big deal. And Chariots of Fire was nominated but didn't win. Driving Miss Daisy wasn't even nominated. All right, let's take a look at these standings. Currently in first place, and the Oscar goes to... good. In second place, currently, the Angelica Zardi and Winnie. In third, Les Incompetents. Abraham Thinkin in fourth, Richard in fifth. Kehoi Kwan's got nothing on Taco. What's up? In sixth, Eddie Cavazos in seventh. Jan Sterna, that's a drink, in eighth. The Spicy Meatballs in ninth. Kellen, currently in 10th. The O'Connors in 11th. Pierre's Mama in 12th. And the Oscar goes to Mia and Snowball in 13th. I didn't realize, I apologize. The first place is, and the Oscar goes to Candace. I didn't see that at the end there. Sarah currently in 14th. Ash 83 in 15th. Rin in 16th. Kelsey in 17th. Tied with You Like Me. You Really Like Me. I think I got a question about that tonight. 19th is Nicole Kidman. What's up? In 20th, Gooma's Gang. Oh! In 21st is Chi. 22nd is Special K, and 23rd is Lindsay. Hello, Guma! Welcome! Excited for the Oscars tomorrow. Let's see how we all do tonight. All right. Question number... what number is this? 7! Which of the following options became an official Academy Awards category first? So all of these... they weren't original categories. They were added on at some point. Which of these was added on first? Was it Best Visual Effects, Best Makeup, Best Costume Design, or Best Film Editing? Guma got that last question right. Good job, Guma! Social! That's right, Kelly Park. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for being here. Argo. Finally out of car. Welcome, Rich Hansen. I see you there. Michael LaRocca. George LaRocca. Everybody's in. Let's see. 3 people said Best Makeup. 5 people said Best Film Editing. Here is gonna go pee. 12 people said Best Costume Design. 12 people were wrong. It was Best Film Editing. 1935. Best Film Editing. This is back when they were cutting and drawing on the film, I think. I don't know. Question number 8. This happened just a couple years ago. 2021, I have in my notes here. Which country earned its first Oscar nomination for international feature film with the film The Man Who Sold His Skin? The Man Who Sold His Skin. Nominated 2021 for which country? Was it Hong Kong, Tunisia, Denmark, or Bosnia and Herzegovina? Sorry. Not listed on here, Romania also picked up its first nomination ever in the same year. As a grosser title. Rixis. All right. Everybody's in. We weren't too sure, and that's okay. Correct answer here is Tunisia. Tunisia. Question number 9. All right, so listen carefully. What 1980? So this time I'm being specific. This film came out in 1980. What 1980 film's special achievement snub led to the creation of the category Best Makeup? In 1981, what film was determined by so many people to have deserved an Oscar that the next year they made a new category called Best Makeup? Was it Altered States, The Elephant Man, The Shining, or Flash Gordon? Ooh, we got some buffs in this crowd. So far, nobody's clicked a wrong answer. I don't want to put any pressure. Okay, yeah, somebody did. Somebody got it wrong. It's okay. It's one person. Two people. It's okay. Well, it doesn't tell me who it is.
I know.
It just says
Might
two.
not even have been me.
All right, everybody's in. So here's what happened. Prior to the 1980s, 2 special achievement awards had been awarded. It was for The Seven Faces of Dr. Lao in 1964 and then Planet of the Apes. However, when this film came out and there was no award, people were mad and they yelled. And the following year, we had a Best Makeup Award. That was due to The Elephant Man. Good job. Almost all of you got it. All right, question number 10. We have a few of these tonight. It's the big 5, right? It's the top 5. Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Director, and Best Screenplay. Only a couple of films have won all 5. Which film did it in the 1990s? Was it Shakespeare in Love, Forrest Gump, Silence of the Lambs, or American Beauty? Perfect gift for this one. Thank you, Aaron. All right, everybody is in. Ooh, we were not sure. I thought this would have been a little bit easier. I'm not saying that in a mean way. I only say that because there's only 3 films that have done this. Only 3 films have ever won the top 5. In the 1990s, it was Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs. Anthony Hopkins, Jodie Foster, Best Actor, Best Actress, screenwriter Ted Talley, director Jonathan Demme, and, of course, Best Picture, Silence of the Lambs. Also, I'm not asking this tonight, so I'll tell you. I don't think this has changed, but the Best Actor Oscar, Anthony Hopkins, currently, I think, holds the record for winning a Best Actor Oscar with the least amount of minutes on film.
Oh, yeah.
So in The Silence of the Lambs, as iconic as he is, I think he's only in the film like 15 total minutes, start to finish. You know, yeah, in a 2-hour movie. And he won Best Actor. It's incredible. All right, question. Next question.
You think about it, you just think of in that movie and you're like, still to go.
Yeah.
Okay, give me that.
Who is the only filmmaker to win 2 Best Director Oscars in the 80s? Who won 2 Best Director Oscars in the 80s? Was it Oliver Stone, Woody Allen, Peter Weir, or Mike Nichols? Oh yeah, there are some photos here. Sometimes we do photo questions where you have to identify the answer based on the picture. I don't think I put any of those in tonight. There should always be words to choose from for those of you who like to read stuff. All right. Everybody is in. Oh, let's take a look. Ooh, look at that. A nice increasing bar graph from right to left. Mike Nichols, one person said. 3 people said Peter Weir. 5 people said Woody Allen. 10 people said Oliver Stone. The correct answer, this individual won for Platoon and Born on the 4th of July. That was Oliver Stone. Oliver Stone. Good job. Wow, let me... All right. Actually, we'll do the standings after this. I was just looking. Heaven and Earth is the third in this trilogy. I've never heard of it. Heaven and Earth came out in 1993. Let's take. Oh yeah, that's fine. All right, let's take a look at the standings. Currently in first is Kellen with 466 points. Currently in second, and the Oscar goes to Candace with 443 points. And Richard, I'm guessing that's Hanson, in third, exactly 1 point behind Candace. And you can see Kellen only has a 23-point lead over second place. Each question tonight worth 100 points. All right. Yeah, I'm going to leave that Oscar picture. I think he's cute.
Jess says, please allow time for drinking.
Actually, Jess, that's a really good point. I think we're going to do that right now. We're going to take about a 3-minute break to refill our drinks. Use the restroom if you'd like to. Before we get started here with question number 12. So if you get time for a break, I'm going to take myself off the screen. We'll get started. It's 8:30. We'll jump back on here at 8:32. 8:32. That's 2 minutes from now. Be right back. All right, now that we're all settled in, nested into our blankets, right, Taco? You comfy? Yeah. All right, we're going to get started. Question number 12. All right, as of today, which of the following technical categories has never actually been an awarded which of the following categories was never actually an award presented at the Oscars? There may have been special presentations, but which of these following options has never been an actual category that's been awarded at the Oscars? Is it Best Dance Direction, Best Sound Effects, Best Stunt Coordination, or Best Title Writing?
That'd be a cool
That's what I got my Oscar for. Aaron, thank you so much for the tip, the donation. Thank you. We're gonna buy some dog treats with that. I'll tell you what, I shouldn't have even said that word out loud. I just saw ears perk up. So this question's fun, and I'll tell you why I think so personally. This was in the news today. 3 people said Best Dance Direction, 2 people said Best Sound Effects, 5 people said Best Stunt Coordination, 9 people said Best Title Writing. The correct answer, the one that has never officially ever been a category, is Best Stunt Coordination. And this was in the news today because the director of John Wick, one of my favorite series, actually, isn't this the shirt I was wearing? Was this the one? Oh no, that's the wrong one. I was wearing my John Wick shirt.
Is it on underneath your sweater?
I'm not wearing anything under my sweater.
Another sweater.
Just another sweater of chest hair. John Wick, the director, was talking about how stunt coordination should be a category. Now, here's why I'm bringing this up. As far as I saw, The legitimate response from the Academy was, honestly, we're concerned that stuntmen will die trying to win the Oscar. They don't want people to try to do the best stunt and die.
When actors gain 100 pounds and then lose 100
Yeah, like Homer going over the Springfield Gorge. Like, yeah, I don't think anybody's going to do it. If anybody's going to die, it's because there's no fucking safety regulations in Hollywood. Question 13. Ooh, here's a fun one. Which of the following Oscar winners is the only actress with more than a single nomination? Which of these individuals is the only person who has more than a single nomination? Is it Olympia Dukakis, Reese Witherspoon, Anna Paquin, or Mira Sorvino?
So has been nominated.
Yes, nominated more than once. Whether they won, they lost. Who's been nominated more than once?
Oh, so you have Keanu right behind.
Oh, yeah. Here's Keanu. Let's see. This is a customized. Oh, how are you staying up there? I took the pin out. This is Keanu with Parker. You guys remember Parker? It's our boy. Keanu as Jesus blessing our boy. I don't know what comes out of my head. Oh, I see why that was stuck. It's the pins in the. Ow! I'm good. Okay, let's check the correct answer. I'm bleeding. 11 people said Olympia Dukakis. 5 people said Reese Witherspoon. 4 people said Rogue herself, Anna Paquin. Mira Sorvino, nobody said. The correct answer, 9 years after winning the Oscar for her role as June Carter Cash, Reese Witherspoon was nominated for portraying another real-life person, Cheryl Strayed. You got it. Yeah, wild. All right. Question 14. This is a question. You have to type the answer in, my friends. Be prepared here. When I start the timer, you're not going to see 4 options pop up. You're going to see a text box. You got to type the answer in. Be nice. Don't type anything too mean. What 1970 Best Adapted Screenplay winner was later adapted into a long-running TV sitcom? That's the question. What film won the 1970 Oscar for Best Adapted Screenplay and would be adapted into a long-running TV sitcom? What? Oh, yeah, you got to type. Type, girl, type.
I have multiple tabs going.
You got tabs on tabs on tabs. Somebody said...
Tabs on you, but...
I thought I'd do better at this. Laughing face. That's fair. That's me in life, honestly. Taxi, Fame, Cheers. That's a good guess. The Odd Couple. The correct one. An Oscar-winning film would become multiple Emmy-winning show that is MASH, Mobile Ambulatory Surgical Hospital. Is that right? Sounds right. Yeah. Who's gonna tell me no? Well, Rich Hansen will tell me if I'm wrong. Question, I love you, Rich. Question 15. Which of the following 1980s box office behemoths, where's Nick, did not win an Academy Award at all? Okay, so there's 4 films. Only one of these didn't win a single Oscar. Okay, so no Oscar at all. Which of these didn't win a single Oscar? Was it Star Wars Episode 6, Back to the Future 2, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, or Batman, as in 1989 Batman? Tim Burton, Michael Keaton Batman. Yes.
Can you make these questions easy?
Yes. Ooh, well, if it makes you feel a little bit better here, Gina, this is, and I'm not just saying this is the most equally divided answers we've had, which means this was a really fucking tough question. Everybody was guessing. So 4 people said Return of the Jedi, 7 people said Back to the Future 2, 5 people said Last Crusade, and 4 people said Batman. Tim Burton's Batman, if you will. The correct answer here Back to the Future 2 didn't win a single statue. All right. We'll do question 16. We'll take a look at the standings. I'm going to do this one quickly. In what newly created category was 1981's American Werewolf in London the first film to be honored? It won the first Oscar in which category? Was it best sound effects, best sound mixing, best visual effects, or best makeup?
I was going to be asleep.
Okay, I never saw an American Werewolf in London, but I saw an American Werewolf in Paris.
That was also scary.
Which is like 2000 or something.
Yeah, with the guy from...
Oh, let's watch that thing you do again. No, I think you're right. American Werewolf in 1997. Oh, he has seen better.
You are part of my family if you're saying something like that.
I didn't mean it in a way. Oh, yeah, he's been in nothing else we've ever seen. Okay, anyway. Everybody's in the correct answer. Listen, I went into this one quickly because if I gave you too much time to think about it. Yeah, see, Rich? Rich called it out in the comments.
Yep.
Dope.
Yep.
Pay attention to earlier categories. A lot of you did. You guys did well here. The correct answer, if you notice the year, 1981. You remember what year Elephant Man was? 1980. Everybody went fucking nuts because it lost. And in response, in 1981, the Oscars said, fine! We'll introduce a best makeup category, and this was the first winner. And honestly, it deserved it. It's incredible for 1981. All right. Question 17 will come after we look at these standings. Currently in first place is Kellen still, 703 points. Now, I will point out, because I really enjoy pointing this out when it is the case. Kellen, whoever that is, 703 points in first place, has answered 9 questions correctly, compared to second place. Now, this is not a call out. Angelica, Zardi, and Winnie are doing fantastic as well. They've answered 10 questions correctly. You may be asking yourself, how the hell can Kellen be in first if they've answered more questions? That's because Kellen is answering quickly. And that's what you want to do if you want the most points. Now, obviously, it could bite you in the butt if you're wrong. But so far, Kellen's answering quickly and correctly. For those of you that may be wondering, how could they have less questions correctly answered but be in first? That's how. All right, here we go. Question 17. Listen carefully. Who's posthumous? For those of you who don't listen to audiobooks, because that's where I learned how this word is pronounced. If you only read books, who's posthumous Oscar nomination? Well, that was an old,
That's how you say it.
No. You know how, like, you read little things online that are supposed to give you, like, oh, feel better, have a good day. One of them is, like, don't judge people when they mispronounce words. That just means that they read a lot and they don't always, like, hear the words from somebody else. I know, I don't think it's true, but I've tried to...
Not judging people is a good lesson.
Thank you. Whose posthumous or posthumous Oscar nomination was their only Oscar nomination? Listen carefully. All of these people were nominated posthumously, but whose nomination was their only Oscar? Was it Heath Ledger, Peter Finch, Chadwick Boseman, or Ralph Richardson? Biopic.
Which one is it?
Oh, I don't know. Let's
That's
see.
what I
What do
should
you
know.
say, Google? How to say biopic? Here we go. Oh, Biodome's the best movie ever made. Biopic.
Biopic.
Is
And
it
see,
called?
Eric says biopic. Oh no. Biopic.
Okay.
That's funny. So it is just biopic. Okay. I thought
Biopic. I like it. Yeah, I'm with you guys. Okay. Okay, let's see. 12 people said Heath Ledger. One person said Peter Finch. 7 people said Chadwick Boseman. Nobody said Ralph Richardson. 12 people who said Heath Ledger. Guess what? 12 people who aren't getting any points. The correct answer is Chadwick Boseman. And no, he did not. He was not nominated for Black Panther. He was nominated for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Just 7 months after his untimely passing away in 2020. Chadwick Boseman. Heath Ledger was nominated for another film before. I'm not going to talk about it now because it's going to come up later. Question 18. Hang on. Let me read the whole thing because there's a lot of words to this. Which of the following has been an Oscar category since the year 2000, but has never been physically handed out? It's never been awarded due to a lack of actual nominees, according to the criteria. Which of these has been an Oscar category since 2000, but has never been handed out due to a lack of nominees? Is it Best Casting, Best Handheld Cinematography, Best Vocal Performance, or Best Original Musical? Couple seconds left. All right, everybody's in. So 3 people said Best Casting. 10 people said Best Handheld Cinematography. I'm pretty sure that just goes to Cloverfield every year. 2 people said Best Vocal Performance. 5 people said Best Original Musical. The correct answer. Now I'm going to give you a little extra trivia. This was actually a category for a long time, and it was taken out in 1984. It was reintroduced in the year 2000, but has not been handed out since. The correct answer is Best Original Musical. Now, here's why. I'll tell you. I already Googled this just to make sure. The reason is, according to the Academy Awards, an original musical consists of not fewer than 5 original songs by the same writer or team of writers, either used as voiceovers or visually performed. Each of these songs must be substantively rendered clearly audible, intelligible, and must further the storyline of the motion picture. The moral of the story here is they reintroduced the category and they made the criteria so strict they're never going to have to include it. It's there, but nobody meets that criteria. It's like the Grammys. This was just in the news. What makes an R&B album an R&B album? What makes a rap album a rap album? It's 50% of the tracks being something or another. All right, before I go on a fucking soapbox, number 19, though his sister Maggie, you may have heard of her, has picked up a pair of noms, Jake Gyllenhaal has just one, as you may know all too well. For which film? Is it Donnie Darko, Jarhead, Brokeback Mountain, or Nightcrawler? Did you see what I did there? How many questions? There are 34 questions. We should be finishing up here just a little after 9 p.m. Actually, let's make that 9:30 because I am going to take a break here to play the 11-minute version of Taylor's All Too Well, if that's okay. I was just going to stream it.
Oh my gosh. I thought you were serious.
I fucking would. I would. I absolutely
Well, you and
would.
Jess are on the same page.
I totally would, but YouTube would shut it down. All right. One person each said Donnie Darko, Jarhead. 3 people said Nightcrawler. All of these are great films. The correct answer is the one that I didn't want to mention earlier. Brokeback Mountain. Both Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger were nominated. This is why he was not the correct answer in the previous question, because yes, he was nominated as the Joker in Batman, but he had previously been nominated for this, for Brokeback Mountain. But quite a few of you, almost all of you got this. All right, we did this question earlier for the 80s. We're going to do it for the 90s. Which filmmaker is the only one listed below that won 2 Best Director Oscars in the 90s? Was it Robert Zemeckis, Steven Spielberg, Clint Eastwood, or James Cameron? That GIF is from Nightcrawler. Yeah. That's why I say don't look at the GIFs. Just enjoy them. Don't think of them as clues. All right, everybody is, and let's take a look. 2 people said Zemeckis. 6 people each said Steven Spielberg and James Cameron. 4 people said Clint Eastwood. The correct answer here, the only person that won 2 Oscars for Best Director was Steven Spielberg. That was for Schindler's List in 1993 and Saving Ryan's Privates in 1998.
Okay, Bert.
James Cameron did win for Titanic, but that was it. Question 21. This is the first question about this year, I think. Which 2023 Academy Awards acting category is made up entirely of performers scoring their first nomination? Now, I mentioned earlier there are 4 categories for acting. One of those categories this year has individuals who are all nominated for the first time. Which category is it? Is it supporting actor, supporting actress, actress, or actor? Oh, I miss Robin Williams. Can we talk about how unfairly Pierce Brosnan got it in fucking Mrs. Doubtfire, though? It was Pierce Brosnan, right?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Fruiting.
Yeah, what a normal, nice dude. Like, being subjected to an ex-husband pretending to be a, like, fucking nanny and ruining your relationship.
Well, listen.
All right, everybody's in. 7 people said best supporting actor. 8 people said best supporting actress. 2 people said best actress. 3 people said best actor. Let's go through this. In the best actress category, both Michelle Williams and Cate Blanchett have been nominated before. In the best supporting actor category, Judd Hirsch has been nominated before. In the best supporting actress category, Angela Bassett has been nominated before. However, in the best actor category, Austin Butler, Colin Farrell, Brendan Fraser, Paul Mescal, and Bill Nighy are first timers. Nobody,
Really cool.
isn't that incredible? Nobody in the best actor category has been nominated before. All right, question 22. Speaking of nominations, this is not just about this year, this is just overall. Which of the following Oscar-winning actors is the only one with a single nomination? This means that they were nominated once and they won. That's the only nomination they've ever had. Was it Casey Affleck, Colin Firth, Matthew McConaughey, or Richard Dreyfuss? Everybody's in. Let's see who we thought. One person said Richard Dreyfuss. 2 people said Colin Firth. 5 people said Matthew McConaughey. And 12 people said Casey Affleck. The correct answer here is Matthew McConaughey.
For some reason, I thought maybe he had gotten 2.
Nope, nominated and won for Dallas Buyers Club. That's correct. Casey Affleck, this is a little tougher. I think most people remember Manchester by the Sea. He won Manchester by the Sea, but he was nominated Best Supporting Actor for the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, which was actually a good film, and that was all the way back in 2008.
Why do I feel like I've never even heard?
It was kind of a sleeper, yeah. All right, question 23. Which film won Best Picture, not last year, but at the 2021 Academy Awards? Was it Sound of Metal, Nomadland, Judas and the Black Messiah, or The Trial of the Chicago 7? If it helps you, I'll tell you what won last year, and that was Coda. Oh, what a good film. What else does Jim have to do? Angela Bassett did the thing. Honestly, I love that. All right, everybody's in. The correct answer was Nomadland. Good job. Question 24. Which of the following Golden Raspberry or Razzie winners also happened to pick up a single Oscar nomination? These are going to be films, not actors or actresses. Which of these films won the Razzie for Worst Picture, but also scored an Oscar nomination? Was it 50 Shades of Grey, Cats, Cocktail, or Indecent Proposal? All right, everybody is in. It's interesting how you went with this. Two, excuse me. 2 people said 50 Shades of Grey. 17 people said Cats. The correct answer, no, Cats didn't win anything at the Oscars. It was 50 Shades of Grey. And the only reason, yes, Sheena got it. The only reason it was nominated was because of the Weeknd song. What was it called? I have it on here. Earned It. Yeah, that's a good song by the Weeknd. Belly. Yeah. 50 Shades of Grey. All right, question 25. This is going back to 2 years ago. Actually, I didn't mean to include this. I like this question, but then I realized it was 2 years ago, and that's too hard to remember. Last year is okay, but 2 years is too far. Okay. Here we go. We've done this a few times, my friends. We're going to do it for the final time in 1970s. What film from the decade of the 1970s swept the Big Five? We've talked about it. Again, Best Picture, Actor, Actress, Director, and Screenplay. Which of these films won it? Was it Kramer versus Kramer, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, The Sting, or The Godfather? Oh. All right. Everybody's in. Let's take a look. 6 people said The Godfather, certainly a winning film. 11 people said One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. The correct answer was, in fact, maybe. I think it's frozen. Give me 1 second, everybody. Correct answer is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. The Godfather obviously did win Best Picture. It won quite a few of these Oscars, but not the Big Five. One flew over the cuckoo's nest, the only one that did it in the decade of the 70s. All right, just a couple questions left, so we're going to go on through. I asked Gina this the other day. We'll see if you guys can get it. Only two films, Moulin Rouge and what other film, are the only ones in which two separate productions with the same title have won the Oscar for Best Costume Design. So hang on, let me say it again. Only two films have won Oscars twice for costume design with two different films, but the same film. So Moulin Rouge, when it was released 50 years ago, and then in the 2000s.
Two separate productions.
Yeah, two separate productions of the same film. Moulin Rouge won twice, and what other film won twice for Best Costume Design? Was it The Great Gatsby, Little Women, West Side Story, or Romeo and Juliet?
Both.
Who's the little woman on the bottom? Oh, that's the newest one, though, with Sarsi, right? Sarsi?
Oh, that actress.
Everybody's in. 13 people said West Side Story. 5 people said Great Gatsby. 1 person each said Romeo and Juliet and Little Women. So Moulin Rouge won in 1952 for Best Costume and again in 2001. The other film that won twice was in 1974 and 2013. That was The Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby. Good job, those of you that put A. Question 27. British actor Daniel Kaluuya won the 2021 Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. Now, prior to that, his only nomination had been for Best Actor in what horror film in 2017? Was it A Quiet Place, It, Get Out, or Mother? And I see that the name of the film is at the bottom. Disagree, bro.
You know what's funny is my screen's froze, so I can still see.
Gina's still got the answer if anybody needs it. Nobody missed it! It's our first official social! Somebody else said social, but we haven't actually had 100% correct until this point, right? I'm not crazy.
I don't think so.
The correct answer is Get Out! It's such a freaking fantastic movie. Make sure you watch it if you haven't yet. Actor's incredible. Jordan Peele is incredible. The film is incredible. Also, watch anything else that Daniel Kaluuya is in. Also, Nope, if you haven't seen it. All right, here we go. Social! I got a little bit. Even like the melted ice of my drink is probably 50% alcohol.
No, it's not.
I'm pretty sure. Cheers, everybody. All right, question 28. What country, again, 1 in 4 shot here, what country is home to the Oscar-winning cinematographers Emmanuel Lubezki, Guillermo Navarro, and Alfonso Cuarón? All 3 of these individuals from which country? Is it Chile, Argentina, Spain, or Mexico? Remember when he swept the Oscars? One of these guys?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Great.
I'm all about artistic movies, but I didn't love that movie. I think Gina agrees. All right. It was good, but it was bad. Yeah. The correct answer here, I was referring to Alfonso Cuarón when he did very, very well at the Oscars with Roma. The correct answer here is Mexico. Alfonso Cuarón, I think he won one of the first Oscars for Netflix originals.
Yes,
I think that was the first Netflix original Best Picture winner.
That was a good film, but hard to watch.
God, yes. Yeah. Yep. I want films that make me smile. What 1999 film. This film came out in 1999, landed both Toni Collette and Haley Joel Osment their only Oscar nominations. Was it The Sixth Sense, Cider House Rules, Magnolia, or American Beauty?
Oh. Toni Collette will get.
I think so too. She's really good. She was in Hereditary, right?
Yeah.
She's real. She's Australian? What? Yeah, she's from Australia.
Perfect.
Blacktown, Australia. Also, she's been married since 2003. I'll be honest, I love when I'm like, I do this a lot. I write trivia every fucking week. And when I pull up Wikipedia articles for actors or actresses, and it says they were married anytime before, what is this, 2023? Anytime before 2005, and it doesn't have a divorce date, I get so happy. For Hollywood, that's a big deal.
Do you know who I saw the other day who's been married since like Bob Thomas' wife? And he said, when I saw her at a party, I knew I would never kiss her. They've been married since like 98.
You could say that's pretty smooth.
Oh my God.
Oh, we're going to go see Rob Thomas this summer.
You yelled so loud, Jen Sterna's cats ran away.
Jen Sterna, tell your cats to come to my house. I'll hang out with them. Also, guys, if there are tickets available, listen, let's make this a big Bagatrix thing. We're going to the Matchbox 20 Wallflowers concert at Tweeter Center. What's it called? Hollywood Bank.
I don't know, I call it.
Whatever it is now in Tinley Park. I think it's the Hollywood Bank Amphitheater. On August something. It's around my birthday. So we're doing it for my birthday. We're going to go see Matchbox 20 and Wallflowers. Come hang out. Lawn seats, my friends. We'll all hang out. We'll smoke some weed on the lawn. We'll watch Matchbox 20 and the Wallflowers and have some fun. All right. Everybody's in. The correct answer here, fittingly, this film was nominated for 6 Oscars. The Sixth Sense. Question 30. All right. This is just a line. What Oscar winning film opens with the line, "So this is the world"? And there are almost 6 billion people on it. When I was a kid, there were 3 billion. It's hard to keep up. Was it Good Will Hunting, Jerry Maguire, Leaving Las Vegas, or The Crying Game? All right, everybody's in.
Ali, everyone loves you still.
Listen, I'm taking 6 people said Jerry Maguire.
You're not gonna whisper.
6 people said Leaving Las Vegas. Correct answer, that little weird kid, Jerry Maguire.
The human brain weighs.
The human brain weighs 8 pounds. Correct answer is Jerry Maguire. Good job. 6 of you got it. Question 31. This is a straight up Oscars nerd question. This is only for the people who love the Oscars. For whom is the honorary Academy Award for Technological Achievements named? They give this out every year. The Academy Award for Technical Achievement is named for whom? Is it Irving G. Thalberg, Gene Herschelt, Gordon E. Sawyer, or Thomas Edison?
Probably one I.
Well, it's a good time to take a break.
But I think I already know.
Aww. Stephanie Curtis, I love that. I don't want to go back to lockdown, but I like that it reminds your husband of those times. All right, everybody's in. Not super sure here. 3 people said Irving. 8 people said Gene. I think, honest to God, I think people were just choosing names they liked here. The correct answer was Gordon E. Sawyer. Gordon.
Taco's original.
Oh, yeah, Taco's original name was Gordy. All right, next question. Number 32. Who is the only, this is a fun one, who's the only performer ever to be nominated for Best Actor in a film by Woody Allen other than Woody Allen? So Woody Allen has had many films. In a few of them, he was nominated for Best Actor. But what is the only performer to ever be nominated for Best Actor for being in a Woody Allen film? Was it Alan Alda, Chaz Palminteri, Kenneth Branagh, or Sean Penn?
Wow.
Here? Oh, that's because he's an old man. He's angry.
He was napping and you awoke him.
Here, go by your boyfriend. Okay. Trying to bite me and stuff. All right, everybody's in. Let's take a look. Who's the only person to have been nominated for Best Actor in a Woody Allen film other than Woody Allen himself? Woody Allen was nominated for Annie Hall back in when the heck ever. But other than that, the only individual to be nominated for 1999's film Sweet and Lowdown, that is Sean Penn. Sean Penn. This one tougher. Good job. It's going to a little separation here. All right, my friends. One final question. Here we go. What film nabbed composer John Williams, seen here being old as hell, his only Oscar of the 1990s out of 12 nominations? Now, I want to be clear because I realize we didn't ask this question tonight. I'm not trying to be a jerk. John Williams is old as hell because John Williams is officially the oldest nominee for the Oscars. So he's been, yeah, he's been nominated for the Fabelmans. I just realized I didn't ask this. I don't want to sound like a dick. John Williams is the oldest individual to be nominated. He's 90 years old. He was nominated for scoring the Fabelmans, incredibly. But other than that, in the 1990s, he was nominated 12 times. He only won an Oscar for which of these? Was it JFK, Nixon, Sleepers, or Schindler's List? I've never seen it. I've watched a lot of videos about it and all, all the, what am I thinking? Symbology of it and how great it is, but I've never actually just watched the film. I should. We should watch it.
You want to?
Yeah, I don't want to cry. I don't need to cry anymore. The correct answer is Schindler's List. So in the 90s, John Williams received 9 Oscar noms for Best Original Score, and then also shared 3 noms for Best Original Song. However, his only win was the score for Schindler's List. All right, my friends. We are done with the questions. All we have left to do now is give out or go over the final standings. And what that means is we have some winners this evening. I'm going to send out, I have Dan's Pizza gift cards for free pizzas. I also have Wendy's free Frosties. Now, here's the thing. The Dan's Pizza gift cards are great because you get delicious pizza. Honestly, that's what I would want. But these Wendy's Frosty keychains, you put them on your keychain and you get a free Junior Frosty every time you go to Wendy's. You just show up and you say, hey, I got this thing. So no bad prizes here tonight. With all of that said, whether you got first place or last place doesn't really matter, right? What matters is that we were here to have fun. Thank you to those of you that sent tips or donations here to Baig Tricks or to myself. We really appreciate it. Please come out and play trivia with us in person. If you guys are looking for things to do, we have events now every day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Well, we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, we have random things. But Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, if you want something to do, go to baigatricks.com. Check out our calendar or go to facebook.com/baigatricks. We've got events all over the place. Lots of great prizes, lots of fun themed trivia events. Send us a message.
We will do more online events.
Yeah, we'll do more online events, absolutely. So with all of that said, my friends, I'll send you some prizes here if you're in first, second, or third. Let's find out who it is. In first place, Le Compétent with 1,689 points. Good job. Excuse me. I was just trying to get this pulled up because I really want to put it on the screen. I saw this before and I thought it was very fun. In first place, Le Incompétent. In second place, and the Oscar goes to Candace! Candace, do you live in Lockport? I'm pretty sure you live in Lockport. You live really close to me. Just send me a message on Facebook. I'll get you your prize. I'll bring it right over tomorrow. The Angelicas, Artie and Winnie in third place. Richard in fourth, and the Spicy Meatballs in fifth. Assuming that's Richard Hansen and the Spicy Meatballs out of Lamont. I'll send you guys some prizes here. Some free Wendy's Frosties. Yeah. Other than that, my friends, thank you so much for being here tonight. If you'd like to go play some trivia in person tomorrow, that is Sunday, the 12th, you can actually go play trivia in person at Noon Whistle in Lombard. We're going to have 2000s music trivia. So if you're looking for something to do from 3 to 5 p.m., go out, play 2000s music trivia. Yeah, we're going to be doing some Oscar pre-gaming here. Send us some photos of you guys pre-gaming for Oscars. Until next time, my friends, be safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And we'll see you for more trivia soon. Until then,
Wash your damn hands.
wash your damn hands!